Okay, we're back. Alright, let's get this done. Oh no, we lost one. We lost one little foot. Well, at least two are left alive. Huh. Let's give this one to Kiba, and actually we'll give this one to Rohan because Rohan has not received a prize. I see. Kiba lent the most kills at 13 kills and 3 assists. Eve Follower did 9 kills and 2 assists. 2 for Real Baka landed 5 assists and 5 kills. Vetix landed 2 kills and 8 assists. I landed nothing, and Rohan did 1 assist. GG's. Yeah, no problem, Kiba, no problem. Alright, let's go ahead and do whatever the heck the Stomping Grounds is, actually. There's one Dino Rider over here. And then there's a Carnotaurus over here. Hey, thanks for the follow, Nikki Guns. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so I think we're actually going to put people over here and just... Let's block out 3 of these rectangles, actually. And we'll put one over here. Wait, which one do I want to use, actually? I think I'll use my paladins. Yeah, everybody finds me through Stream Raiders. It's all one huge network, dude. Let's do this way. Actually, let's just use 2 rectangles. Let's use this one, and have this Dino Rider come to us. That will be the plan. Kiba, thank you for the tank. Okay. I feel like we're going to need a lot of melee in front because of this Carnotaurus over here. Hope you're doing well, Nick. If you'd like to join my battle, you can join this one right here. I think for this one we'll do mix of flying rogue, and we'll do a mix of, and we'll do some ranged over here. Yeah, that'll be the plan. We could throw some ranged over on the top rectangle too, if needed. We should be fine otherwise. Do I really have to restart my capture card? You're new to Stream Raiders? It's pretty easy. You just have to put down your units, and if any captain has a specific plan, you follow the plan. So if I want a specific unit in a specific spot, like for example, you didn't put the warrior, you didn't put the the melee in the melee sticker, you put the melee in the melee sticker. Just like how we put our armored units on the armor sticker. Even though there are blank spaces, it's still best to follow the plans if there are plans. However, this rectangle is open for interpretation because we have a Carnotaurus over here, so we still should be just fine. There's still like 26 minutes before the battle begins anyway, so there's plenty of time to plan things out. Wonder where Maffey went. Thought Maffey would be in the previous battle. I think I saw Maffey's in Curry's battle. Oh, Rohan is. Or maybe Maffey went to sleep. Sleeping is always good. Sleeping is good for the soul. I love this intro. I can't stop playing it over and over. Well, let's get right down to it. So where did we last leave off? We spent like 1 extra hour, unfortunately, soft resetting the game because we lost an egg because of a power because I lost power on this thing. And as a result, we spent 1 extra hour to soft reset a gold den and get said egg. But by the least of it, we got the egg. I'm not so sure if you're still there, Matthew, or you probably fell asleep. I forgot what I was going to say. Wait, no, I need to use a ritual item. This looks more like a consistent bingo at the moment. I don't want to do a bingo that like takes up the whole square yet, mostly because the reason being is that, well, I don't have enough of the stims to open up more spaces yet, but as long as it's a triple bingo at least, we should be just fine. I could do a quadruple on this one if I want to, which is very tempting. There's actually a YouTuber who's like playing this game right now, and I don't think he's actually touched the bingo system. Hey, thank you for the host, Nikki. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. I think I know what I can do. For this Burbs bingo. We're probably gonna sacrifice Blaze Ball and replace it with something else. Yeah, so we're gonna take Flame. We're gonna take the Fang. I'm trying to think. I could put Fireball in this corner. But also at the same time, I still need a proper bingo. Man, we're really running out of options here. It helps to fill in the gap, too, so... Alright, there we go. Oh, I was saying that there's a YouTuber who's playing this game, and he hasn't really touched the bingo yet. Mostly, I guess, it's because he wants to just plow through the whole game without going through the RPG aspects of grinding and stuff. Like, when he got to that specific battle where we fought the mind-controlled Baroth and the blighted Cephadrome, he was around, like, level 20? While I'm around... Right here, we're now Rider level 30, and everybody is, like, level 28 monsters. Crazy, huh? Everybody has their own way of playing RPGs. Some people just want to, like, play an RPG for the sake of getting through the whole story at least once without actually having to go through the grinding process, which is fine. That's one approach. I'm just one of those people who really takes the time to do the grinding, you know? I'm just one of those people. Actually, hold up. Maybe... Do I have negate blind already? Oh no, I don't have negate blind. This is perfect. I only have negate sleep there. Wait, can I pass these yellow genes to somebody else? Sorry, I'm just being very technical and stuff right now, folks, because I just need to get these monster genes out of the way before I go into my next combat. Let's take a look at my existing red Kezu. I need a yellow gene in the top left corner. Okay, this is fine. So we're just going to lose the ice resist. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We'll be okay. The bingo is almost complete. So it's very weird. I have negate blind twice for some reason. And now the water resist is like 3. So I already have intimidate and lethal tackle. I'm just missing a bingo over there. And welcome back, Kiba. Nope. Critical. Oh, this looks like a good one I could give to somebody who needs yellow. Looks like a very good skill. The only one who needs yellow right now is my... Oh, but that's in the wrong slot. Okay, let's replace that... Actually, hold on. Unless I want to use negate poison. I feel like I could remove negate poison and put it on Maleficent, honestly. That would be pretty practical. Yeah, let's do that. So that would result in increased HP and increased speed. Ooh, that's gonna work for her. Oh, that's a double bingo too. You know what? Yeah, let's go with the double bingo. Why not? That's just fine. And that's a double bingo for you. How was the shower? How was the break, Kiba? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this too. Feeling pretty good about her. Definitely feeling pretty good about her right now. But how's everybody else doing for the moment? Y'all doing good tonight? Are y'all feeling Gucci on this Tuesday? I'm just getting myself organized. Otherwise, I'm feeling pretty alright. How to get rid of sawdust? Ah, I see, I see. It's all good, Keep. It's all good. Okay, so that bingo is done. So now you have two types of fireballs. One is regular fire damage, the other one has a chance to burn. Well, more options is better anyways, so... That lethal tackle is going to come in handy, that's for sure. We still need one more thing in the middle for this dude, though. I need one more thing for that top corner over there. The one thing that actually really bugs me is the fact that, like, this gene over here, the one that has a passive skill of increased HP, is not the one in the middle, because using Observe literally leaves your monster as a sitting duck. And that's the last thing we want. We don't want the skill that leaves your monster to be a sitting duck. And I know we could come back to these later. Wait, what's this thing? Oh no, I already have a gray one for Zod. Yours is done. You still need one more thing to be complete. This is cold res. Don't I already have cold res? Let's see. I already have... This one's cold res over here. Spread frost breath, ice toss. Yeah, I have like 2 times cold res. So I don't need a third cold res. I'm running out of good options for gene transfers. I only have 1 elemental bead. Interesting. Speed bead, water attack up, max HP up. I could use one of these, actually. I have plenty of those. Defense up to nasty, Jewel. Maybe. We can actually bring the defense up of Maleficent, maybe. That's an idea. It honestly will not hurt, plus it will give her another bingo anyways. If anything, Zod needs offensive. This is just increased HP, but hey, increased speed. Let's see which of these beads I have an abundance of. Tech res, max HP up, defense up. Okay, do I have a red bead I can use? Fire attack up, max HP up. Wait. This basically is the same thing as my power gene. This is fire res up. Fire skill jewel? Fire attack up, fire res up. Do I have one of these yet? This is the searing gene. Oh, that decreases attack. No, I don't want that. Attack bead? Maybe the attack bead can help. But I only have 2 of these. You know what? Let's not mess with the bingos right now, because if we want to make more bingo combinations, I feel like we should make more beads to be safe. Oh, I need Quickfoot seeds. Increases, grants critical eye with speed and thunder power. This is like me playing Persona where I have to customize my personas in the Velvet Room half the time. This is like no different. Yeah, we can use a bead on... No, not that one. Torrential? No, not this one. This one's a flashing bead. What was the bead that I saw before that was like yellow and... This is tech bead. This one's thunder attack up. This one's thunder attack and HP up. This one's crit rate up. Thunder res up. Thunder attack up. Okay, so I already have this tech gene. And I already have a paralyze. I have a lot. You know what? Let's use the critical one. So that way we have a... Lots of bingos on this red Kazoo, as phallic and disgusting as this looks. That's a very established bingo, I would say. Okay, so this bingo is done. I forgot, does this spider use water attacks? No. I know my Zamtrios needs a lot of experience, but I don't think I have enough experience food to feed my Zamtrios. To get Zamtrios caught up with everybody else. Alright. I'm using my brain meats right now to prioritize what the heck we gotta be doing. And I don't have any ingredients to make experience food. That is lovely. Okay, how's my Zamtrios in comparison to my other monsties? I think you should be caught up on experience. This is like 19k. $18K, 18K, 10K, 16K, 12K, 16K. Hey-ya! Wait, do you have anything new I can buy? No, you don't. No, you don't. Green plus Yoth. I don't think I've fought a Green plus Yoth yet. Nerskilla. I think I can upgrade the Viper Bite, but I need more Shroud and Nerskilla parts, so I don't use up the only ones I have. Shaka, I have not fought the Shaka yet. Let's look at the Hunter armor. Oh, perfect! I have Diablos parts. Yes, this is perfect. Yes, I do have the money actually. Okay. I knew these Diablos parts would come in handy. There we go. Hunter armor's upgraded. Low-grade ore and recognition letter. Wait, where do I get a recognition letter? Okay, at least our hunter armor is better now. I feel like I could just sell my Banabra armor, because it's... in comparison to the Rathian armor, the elemental resistance is kind of a joke. Ooh, that's a lot of Zenny. The Kezu armor, the only difference is that the Kezu armor doesn't have this resistance. The resistance underwater, which you guys can't see. Okay, let's save real quick first. So that way, it shows that we made some progress. Oh, okay, 4 vampire scrolls again. I'm getting somewhere. Should I upgrade my vampire? I mean, I could, but at the same time more focused on upgrading anybody who's not level 20 yet. My flag bearer might be the next unit to get to level 20 first, actually. Freyline doesn't know how to take care of the dragon eggs yet. But we have to take care of these in order to... so we don't get the dragons. Hopefully the rest of her units can be able to help out with that. Alright, we should be okay over here, I would hope. I think for this one, we'll use the high ground again. Just so our tanky units over here can hold the ground. And we'll let this Dino Rider come over here, and hopefully our ranged units can be able to take care of them. No, not the Lonely Musketeer! And Kiba's tank is struggling. There's no room here. There is absolutely no room in this space. Well, at least we took care of it. Well, well, well. Looks like we got 50 gold on the line. Everybody who's been here before knows what time it is.
Nani?
It's time to spin the one, the only, the wheel of destiny. Who shall be our lucky winner? Who shall receive the gold pile? Will it be Kiva? Will it be Rohan? Or will it be Nikki, who's been signed on to fate to receive a gold pile maybe? Let's find out. Ooh, so close. Looks like it's going to Rohan, but considering that this is Nikki's first time here, we'll let it slide and actually give it to Nikki. Let's be generous tonight, folks. But thank you to Rohan for landing the most assists at 3 assists. To Friel Baka for 1 assist, 1 kill alongside Miss Annan and Rohan. This was a really hard endurance match, but it's pretty good. Y'all did pretty good. Oh, it's Buster Scrolls, but I'll take those Berserkers, though. Alright, let's do the Stomping Grounds so anybody who hasn't been catching up on their Battle Pass can catch up on their Battle Pass, and looks like we got some trouble over here, folks. Major trouble. Ooh. Too much trouble if you ask me. Way too much trouble here. I do not like this one bit. Okay, now this is going to be interesting because I need to actually use my brain here. Ugh. Okay, how about this? It's not a good idea, Nikki. You're gonna be open to fire over here against a level 20 unit. Don't place your troops down right away if you don't know what you're getting yourself into, Nikki. You're going up against a level 20 Dino Rider that does 32 damage, and you're going to be killed right away, so that was not a good first move. That's a thing with Stream Raiders. You don't want to put something down randomly somewhere right away if you don't know what you're up against. So that was not a good spot at all. Nothing is friendly. Nothing is friendly, Nick. If they're not in our space, nothing's friendly. That's Stream Raiders 101, dude. Let me just go ahead and plan out what we should actually... some units we can put down. So probably some flying rogues and ranged can really help over here. And if we want to go after... we could probably put some rogues over here. So that way these rogues can take out this one over here. I know you're new, Nikki, but first instinct is to never put down a unit first without taking a look at what you're looking at. You can click on the units to see their details, because if you don't do that, you're not making the right move. Because no matter what over here, both of these will... both the Dino and the Rider will actually kill you because they do enough damage to kill your only archer. Let's see... this is really making me use some brain power right now, and I don't like it. Okay. Neem Expert clearly knows what they're doing, I believe. So I think another good idea is to put some archers where Neem Expert is. And flying rogues over here too. We can also use some daggers, some rogues, because rogues over here can resist... they can resist ranged fire. We'll put melee over here. I think it's a good idea to also put some melee over here too. Otherwise, we can also put some rogues over here to target these guys. One thing you should never do in general is to always put ranged people in front. You probably never, unless you probably haven't grown up with someone with a military background, or don't remember military strategies in school, or haven't played chess too much, but you'd usually want to put the reinforcements in front, and then have the people who can provide cannon fire behind the reinforcements. I think we'll put the rogues over here too, actually. Probably around the top corner. Let's not put anyone in this rectangle. Let's not put anyone in this one either. I want these guys to come to us. So for back here... That should be okay. I would think that should be okay for now. For over here, we're going to have to put in the melees, because we're going up against the Carnotaurus, which is really troublesome. Okay. That's how I think we should have this work out. Kind of like a divide and conquer kind of situation. Meme Expert has been a long time person in these battles, so I trust that they know what they're doing. If not, we can always restart anyways. So this is weird. Why don't you have a profile picture, Nikki? Is it not visible? Might not just feel bad for the way we are right now in terms of where we are standing on Twitch. So if it's kind of like difficult for me to want to continue some more story stuff if we don't have like a crowd here, like an active crowd. Because as much as I want to continue doing some plot related stuff, it's just I'm just not really encouraged right now. Especially with like what happened yesterday. I'll go out into the field with my Zam trios. Actually, hold on. Does anybody else need leveling up? Let's see here.
Hi, how are you?
So you're 19. Okay, maybe a couple battles with the Gendromes outside will be able to get that experience. So that way you can, because I want each of their experience levels to be like lined up with each other so no one has inconsistent levels of experience gaining. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? Let's see if we can get everybody to, I'm trying to think of how much experience. Let's see if we can get everybody down to around 10k experience. So let's just do some field work for tonight. Been trying out this VR headset with pretty cool so far. Oh, what's that? NMS. No Man's Sky? Gotcha, gotcha. I think if anything though, let's still, for the sake of it, let's still unlock the village. Let's do a little bit of grinding and then let's go ahead and unlock the next important location of the story. The one main troublesome part about this map, the desert map, is that it's very wide and expansive. Okay, that's a regular one. I was almost about to have a panic attack. I needed to look carefully at the color of that one. We do see turf wars happening, but turf war is more happening between like predator versus predator, not predator versus prey. Dude, why are you running to the wall? This dude is broken. Hello. Okay, good thing I went up against this one. Ooh, that's a thick load of ice damage. Oh, scared he can't. Well, time for the mounted finisher. Never mind then. Okay then. I guess we'll take that. A little bit of experience farming, Kiba. Just so I could get everybody caught up, because I don't want everybody to get, like, an mismatched amount of experience. But the only other problem is that we also need to check around the desert to see that we're not missing anything. The only other concern is that, what if we run into a barrel cat? I swear, every time we reload this map, there's always at least one barrel cat on the map. At least one. And as I was doing some farming last night, I just found another one. Let's go through this side of the desert first. Keep calling them minions. How come? They're working with Gru right now, as if they can work for me. It would be nice to have my own mushroom minions. I mean, it's kind of really adorable that Gru, whenever Gru is upset and everything, he can even confide in the minions, and they're just there for him. Whether he's doing something good or bad. They solely exist to serve a purpose, and their purpose is to serve somebody. I think every time you reload this map, there's always at least one barrel cat somewhere. And I think the barrel cat is causing the discrepancy in experience. Because when we got into a den, we ran into at least like 2 barrel cats. The Raptor was calling Minions experience farm? The Raptor? Who's the Raptor? Some content creator? Right now I'm just looking carefully around the desert to make sure that I don't see any gold dens that will give me PTSD. Like yesterday. So far I'm running into regular dens. So the last barrel cat I ran into was near the sand over here. Like, I could see its distinct shape and everything. Okay, so it's not here this time. Then the barrel cat must be on the other side, near the vines that I can climb. I think what we also should get done is make sure we complete the side quests of taking down a Cephadrome as well as a... Oh no, that's a fly. Oh yeah, right. Wait, no, wrong menu. So we need to take out a Cephadrome, and we also need to take out a Daimyo Hermitor, but I have not run into a Daimyo Hermitor since I was in a den. So the small ones are Cephalos. A big one is called a Cephadrome. Oh, speak of the devil. I knew it. I knew it. So if the cat doesn't show up in the sand, it shows up in these rocks over here. Now I know. Now we know. What? Why are you using ice armor? Hello? Oh, you can't even I can't even command you to attack. That stinks. Darn it. I literally cannot command him to attack because I don't have enough kinship for that. Well, that stinks. Well, at least this one didn't get away. That's a lot of experience. Ooh, now we need to get everybody caught up with this dude. Oh, hey, I got a reward. I'm just very dismayed that that we have 2 Diablos eggs, but they have two different stats, but the main issue is that the basic Diablos is the same rarity as the black Diablos. And because the basic Diablos is the same rarity as the black colored sister slash cousin relative, I can't even use them until I actually clear the next part of the game, which I believe is the next part of the game that will let me finally use my new party members. But once we get to the next part of the game, we should be able to finally use our rarity 4 monsties, but the main issue is I need to raise them to be up to level. But the good news is, if I can actually... Here's the strategy. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and forth into this map, find the barrel cats, use the barrel cats to level up the monsters, and that will be the strategy to level them up. Like, watch me. I could give a quick demonstration before I end stream today of like how that strategy can work out pretty well. Because if we're guaranteed a barrel cat every single time we go into this map, then that's the strategy. It takes like literally no effort to take down a barrel cat either. We just have to sneak up behind it, throw a bunch of knives to free it, and we just get showered with a bunch of experience. That's the strategy for experience farming. So far, I've walked around, except for the middle part of the desert, I've gone all around the desert, and there's no golden dens. So I think we're fine for now. My goal right now is to make sure to get a bunch of people caught up on experience gaining, a bunch of my teammates caught up on experience gaining, and once we're through with that, we'll do the next part of the story just so we can unlock the next town slash city, and then... Alright, so these are regular Hermitars, not the giant ones. Not gonna lie, they would probably be very delicious, though. I think that's the big one. I think that's the Cephadrome, not the Cephalos. Or are you a small fry? No, I think you're a small one. Oh no, let's bump into it to see like which one it is. Is it a big one or is it a small one? Nah, these are Cephalos, but I'll still do this battle though. Well, at least we got more rewards this time. Thank you, cat, out of nowhere. I feel like the cat, like Navarro, like notices that I'm feeling kind of met right now and just decides to be like, "Hey, buddy, let me go ahead and bless you for a quick second. Let me see if my blessing can actually make your day. Or night." Whoa. Hi there. The cat is a nice cat sometimes. Okay, I'm pretty certain that we don't have any... The only thing that's golden we have are the golden bones, and... Well, that one was kind of trying to go after me. Let's make our way back to base. Get everybody else up to level. The next Stream Raiders battle is about to begin anyways, and I need to use another restroom break. To Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and swap out our teammates. Let me check my egg fragments first, though. We still haven't been able to hatch this egg because I haven't found the right pieces for it, unfortunately. Which has been very, very difficult for me to do. Alright, so you're 7588. Let's put you on the on board. Let's put you on board. Let's put you on board. All we need to do is find one more barrel cat. One barrel cat. Okay, let's save right here for now. Get to Stream Raiders. Oh. Loyalty skin chest. No skin. Because Curry started a little bit later than I expected, actually. Because I know Curry would be on top of Stream Raider stuff. He probably needed to take a break or something. All good, though. It's all good. Okay, at least this is a dungeon. I can place however many scrolls I want. Now I need to find a new captain. I think I see a strategy. Alright, I'll be right back, folks. Okay, we have returned. Let's see what it looks like here. I don't know, everybody's like all over the place. I guess we'll boost our melee units to help. If that doesn't work, we'll have to restart this one. Oh, there goes the flag bearer. I knew we had to restart this one. If y'all want the tokens, gotta follow the plan. Don't just place down somebody right away if your captain did not make a plan yet. Thankfully... Alright, let's have the Carnotaurus come to us. Let's focus on these two down here and not put anybody on the top. Because that was not acceptable. Hmm... I'll try flying rogue over here. Alright, this should be self-explanatory enough. We're gonna try that stage again. For sure, for sure. Alright. If anybody has not placed down any troops yet, feel free to do so. I don't know if we'll be good enough here because... I'm looking at somebody else's map right now. Alright, let's go into the desert again. Let's hunt for another barrel cat. Actually, let me go ahead and restart the game because I just realized that I feel like the waiting time that we did with our rider is adding to the playtime, which I don't want any more waiting time to be added on to playtime. So that way the session could be more accurate. Okay, so the main goal every time we go into the desert is if we can find the barrel cat. Because it seems like the likely theory that at least one shows up per instance of the map. Because I'm thinking if the next battle will give us like, what, 5,000 to 7,000 experience, then we might as well, like, have everybody be able to level up after the next battle. Ouch. Seriously? I like how, like, when I speed up the running animation, they just run away so fast with their tail between their legs. Oh, that's so funny to look at. Let me switch to Winona, so that way I can see if there's any nearby dens or not. Plus, she moves relatively quick. Am I on top of something? It might be above me. I don't think I could grab whatever's on the ground. Oh, I can literally see the orange dots on my minimap being the enemies. Huh, neat. And if they're aggro, they turn red. So obviously this is a Cephalos, not a Cephadrome. I should have picked up the side mission so that way I could have gotten it done in the meantime. When I was fighting that big one. So far, no den as far as the eye can see. But at least we're picking up some eccentric goodies. It would be pretty surprising if somebody who was playing Monster Hunter Stories would raid me. Because I think that only happened to me like once. Just once. Anybody else who's be playing the game would raid their friend, or, which is understandable, I can relate to that. They would raid their friend, or they would end at a different time, because the dude I was watching last night, he ended later. He ended later than me. He might be living in a different time zone unless he actually does run on Eastern time. A lot of people still say Eastern Standard Time, even though in America only like... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be flippin' kidding me, game. There always has to be one every time I go here. Every time I turn this game on stream, huh? There always has to be one, huh? I don't know why my model's smiling when I'm clearly, like, trying to put on a straight face. We'll get to it. No worries, we'll get to it. I just need to find the cat first. I know where it is now. Hopefully it's just one. Yeah, I will, Kiba. I just want to make sure we can find the cat. No, that's not good. That's a the spider is a technical fighter. If I go in with Winona, she's gonna get crushed. The only other thing I could do is just avoid the cat for now, if I do see it. Okay, obviously the cat is not over here. So the cat must be... That's a bug. Sometimes I confuse the shape of the bugs for the cat. The cat must be over there. That's a cephalos, not a cephadrome. Also, I just found out that the last type of egg we could get is the Monoblos egg. The Monoblos egg, I think, is a pattern that we saw before when I was sorting through the eggs to find the specific one, the Black Diablos. Now it's just a matter of seeing whether or not we can actually get that specific... You know what? Let's see if we can get that egg, a Monoblos egg. We already got 2 types of Diablos. The only one we're missing is the single horn, the Monoblos. Let's see if we can make that possible before we end tonight. The main benefit that is that now I'm a bit more patient tonight. I'm more positively determined than negatively determined. There's a difference. For the Monoblos egg than the Black Diablos egg, because the Black Diablos was a result of being held back and delayed by a simple mistake. We'll just call it a simple mistake, a simple accident. Rest assured, I do have my handheld plugged in. I had a recharging last night. Okay, so it looks like the cat is not here. Well, better me than Winona. I like how it looks so funny when we're like fast forwarding the running animation. Okay, so let's see here. It looks like there's just normal dens over here. So, okay, there's only one golden one in this instance. Which I'm pretty sure that... I'm 100% sure that... No, even if there's a golden den, you could still get in the same instance as a barrel cat. I think? Only an expert of this game would know. And you don't see those often on Twitch unless they're on a very unless they're popping on someone else's channel. And what's actually a lot more like really weird on my eyes is the fact that because we're in a desert, everything is just so similarly colored that my eyes just get very confused. So I could think of something as a rock structure in the distance, or it could be a sand structure instead of what I'm looking for. Thankfully, the color profile of the Nintendo Switch can help to discern colors better than what's going on the 3DS, even though specific third-party software, as Kiba would put it, helps to enhance 3DS graphics better. And visuals, of course. Hence why, like, the mobile version of this game looks 10 times better than what the game looks like right now. And that's also probably because my capture card is kind of limited in terms of what it does. Unless I get a professional to actually, like, code it and be able to help me figure out how I can enhance my graphics, or take a look at the hardware modifier. For all I know, I could actually go down to where the current existing 3DS capture card merchant is and meet him in person and see if there's any way he could modify my capture card. The person who said that there's the dude who's still... that dude is still selling capture cards has not provided me source information that it's true, because their product page still says sold out. That is something that is kind of irksome. In which... Are you the big one, or are you the small one? In which you're trying to prove a point, but you couldn't be able to back up your point with evidence. That's a common mistake that a lot of people make. And I've made that mistake too. Nobody's a perfect individual. Not all content creators are perfect individuals either. Content creators can be idolized, sure, but there shouldn't be an expectance that a content creator is a perfect human being. Because at the end of the day, after putting on the mask and putting on the persona, we're just still regular human beings, exhausted from our work. And yeah, of course, Kiba. That always helps. Okay, I went around the desert and I have not seen one single barrel cat. So that means we're gonna have no choice but to go inside this golden den and see what treasures await us. And then maybe after we exit out of this golden den, we might be able to... Oh! What could be better is that if we go inside here, there are barrel cats inside the den. I'm glad we caught that on stream, actually. Thankfully, there's a save point over here. Past this normie den. Okay, so let me just try to look up what a Monoblos eggs looks like. Let me also change the stream title so we can actually reflect what I'm doing. Monoblos. Okay, so the egg pattern looks like a... Let me just show you guys real quick so I could give you guys a proper picture as to what kind of pattern we're looking for. So if we're looking for a Monoblos egg, the pattern looks like this. It has to be like orange or dark orange, orange and purple, pink and purple, red, orange, and pink. And remember, this pattern has to be smelly and heavy. Yeah, I think we did see that color a lot, but at the time I didn't think too much of it. Probably because it was the right it was the right color, but it was the wrong weight class and the wrong smell. So let's see if we can make it count this time. Because I think after we get the Monoblos egg, that will be the last... I thought we were done with the Black Diablos. But no. I low-key am interested in getting a Monoblos now. Oh my goodness sakes. Oh boy. Here we go. The only other way to get the parent's egg is if you actually call the parent with a Kurupeko, but because we don't have the burb, we have to do this the hard way. Okay, so is this a short den? Is this a small den or a large den? Plus, I would be really surprised to find out who or what the parent is. Because we've been running to a lot of Diablos lately. Yes, I know I'm correct, Bell. I know I'm correct, Stream Raider Horn. Oh, we can actually run into the giant crab here. If we can run into the giant crab here, we can get that subquest done. Hey, there's a plus side to things. So this is the bigger den, it looks like. So that means there's an extra chamber. So that means we need... What we could find in the extra chamber is something we can fight. So we came from that way, correct? Yeah. Or no, maybe a One Direction den. That is the egg nest. Okay, this way's to the nest. I'm guessing this way is where we came in. That way is blocked. Okay, this is the way we came in. So it is a one-direction den. Huh, so this is a one-way trip, okay. Well, that makes things slightly easier, but it doesn't really benefit me. Because the giant crab I needed, I already defeated a couple of sessions ago. Well, let's see who or what the parent is. And if there is a parent. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's an actual... Well, time to fight this thing. It's an actual Black Diablos. Holy heck. Alright, let's take her on. Speed boost. Oh, I gotta heal. I can't get too cocky here. Good thing I brought the right monster for this fight. Get him, girl. Get him, Winona. Okay. In this case, let's use... Poison Chaser. Ooh, who's the better girl here? Winona is. Yes, you are. Alright, let's ride. Speed boost. Okay, she doesn't look like she wants to back down yet. Ooh, there we go. Here comes Scorching Slice. Yeetus. I love the cinematics of these attacks. Like, that looks super cool. GG, now that's a finisher. That's a lot of experience, my dudes. That's amazing. Powerful, right? But so are we. We too can be powerful with the power of friendship. No, kinship. Yeah, you can make a clip, Akiva. If I need to reset this den, I need to remember how I did my attacks. But the main key visual is that if the parent is still... If the monster is still standing, that doesn't mean they're ready to go down yet. If it looks like they're sweating, if it looks like they're about to go down on their knees, that's when you know they're almost dead. Okay. So I'm very certain that the eggs we're gonna get this time are Black Diablos. But the ones we're looking for are Monoblos. So this is a very awkward situation. Yeah, this is a very, very awkward situation. It's smelly and 100% normal, not what we're looking for. Oh, it's a spider one again. They're trolling us. Nope, that's a terrible black Diablos egg. Okay, see, here's the thing. Here's what the game likes to do. It likes to give you, like, an egg that you would want, right? But there's something about it that's just not correct. See this one? It has the correct colors we want. The problem? It's not the correct weight class. Hence the reason why we need to do these soft resets, because we want to get these eggs as perfected as possible. Well, my flag bearer is almost ready to be upgraded at least. Thank you for the clip, Kiva. Alright, let's see how our battle looks this time. I'm actually going to turn on the Stream Raiders music this time around. Oh hey, Curry is here now. I honestly don't know how we're going to do. But, I'll see if our tanks can hold their ground this time. I would hope they are. I would hope they do. No, Curry, it's too dangerous. Yeah, I knew this would be way too difficult for us. We can't put enough damage as much as this Carnotaurus is. It has too much HP. This thing is a literal hack right now. I have only one more retry token.
Hi, how are you?
I only have one more. That's it. This is the last one. We lost to a level 20 Carnotaurus twice. Twice on the same exact stage. And because of how pitiful the game knows now, it just gave us level 1s because we couldn't do the previous ones. I was expecting people to carry on the melee Leon, but there's not enough people doing melee. I put lines of melee in front of these guys, but there's not enough people who put in melee. And plus these Dino Riders, if you don't take them out, like, and these Raptors, they're just in the way. These things alone have 350 HP at level 1, but they're still ridiculous to kill. Where Nemec Spirit always wants to go against orders. Is there any way you can actually remove somebody from a Stream Raiders map? Like, even if you can actually, like, time out somebody or remove someone from a Twitch channel, it's not like you can remove somebody on a Stream Raiders map. See, I put a round of melees and nobody puts melees, but everybody else. But usually Kiba would, and anybody else I know would. We'll see what happens. If anybody wants to back up Nemexper, feel free to back them up over here. I can't believe we needed to repeat this. We literally needed to repeat this token stage over and over and over. Well, let's make the token stage the last stage. It's taking too much effort to, like, do it, and the one person had left the battle, too. Alright. We now know what kind of egg we want. We now know that it's possible to get it. We just need to make sure that it's the right smell, and it's the right weight class. I'll just be patient. As soon as we get this egg, Yeah, as soon as we get this egg, we'll go into the next part of the game. Like, straight into the next part of the game. Unlock the next city/town, and just be prepared for Thursday's session. Hey there, buddy. I don't need to fight you. You know what's actually kind of adorable? How stubby this tail is. Like, in this model, it's so freaking stubby, it's adorable. But in battle, it becomes longer. Oh, goodness sakes, monsters are really adorable in this game, more so than the regular Monster Hunter game. Hi! I don't need to fight you. The Zombie Grounds is the hardest map so far? Hey, buddy, I don't need to fight you either. I just need to fight the parent here. If it's even harder for, like, big-time Stream Raider captains, then totally understandable then. I guess the convenient part about this den is that it's just one direction and we get to fight our very first Black Diablos. Hey there, mama. Let me take you down. Ooh, take this double speed attack. That was a really great start, actually. Out, this one counterattacks. Okay, I'm gonna use a Mega Potion for now. Use Fire Breath! Hey, we're... Yeah, this is the parent. This is the parent version. We actually adopted one last night. Okay, let's ride. Okay then. I guess we can count that as a mounted finisher. Yeah, Black Diablos is basically a female Diablos in Heat. In a way. In a way, it's a female Diablos in Heat. It's exclusively female, too. We did adopt a black one last night and named her I was about to say Medusa. Maleficent. Now we're trying to get our final desert egg, which is a Monoblos. Nope, that's the wrong weight class. It's not even the right egg. Nope, that's not even what we're looking for. That's a spider egg. No. This game likes to troll us with spider eggs. How did these spider eggs get mixed in with the bunch? I thought you were gonna say Midoriya. I mean, that would also make sense, wouldn't it? How's the situation where you're living, Will? Has it calmed down? Has civilization been restored yet? Things... Are people starting to be less afraid and whatnot? There's always going to be a stigma against different types of people no matter what, wherever it is in COVID times. I think I still have to download the raw files for Phantasy Star Online 2. And then I'll open it up tomorrow. And then we'll do a bit of Genshin. Because, coincidentally, 1.6 needed to come out. Around the same time, the Phantasy Star Online 2 needed to come out. I think the launch of the original Phantasy Star Online coincided with something too. Oh, it coincided with the closing of Maple Story 2. Which is way too funny. I just like how I don't know if anybody at Sega planned it. But anything regarding the launching of Phantasy Star Online 2 just needed to coincide with something. Hey, buddy. Hopefully you do get the job, actually. Run! I just like how fast we run. It looks funny. What kind of job was it for, if you don't mind me asking? I'm fairly certain the next part of the game is just a single battle. I hope it's just a single battle. If it's just one battle, like a couple nights ago, well, technically a couple nights ago was just 2 battles, and that's where we ended off. Because I can't be ever consistent because I like to grind in RPGs I enjoy. Charge! Wait. It's not doing a regular attack. That's dangerous. Seriously? Ow. That hurts. Ooh, nice poison. Wait. Great opportunity. Poison chaser. Nice try, buddy. Ooh, now's our chance. Here's the pretty cool Scorching Slice. GG's. This thing may be strong, but so are we. You could buy the skin for Jean, if you decide to. I'm kind of in a position where I might be accepting a position pretty soon, too. Well, that's exactly 700 points. I wonder if any music from this game is going to be played in the sequel. Besides the titular theme, of course, and Proof of a Hero. The main Monster Hunter theme in the series is called Proof of a Hero, where it goes da 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 da. That theme. Every Monster Hunter game always has that. And it's called Proof of a Hero. The nest is gonna troll me again. I know it. This nest is gonna troll me. Watch this. That's not what we're looking for, but it's an interesting egg. That's a black Diablos egg. But it's not what we're looking for either. That's a spider egg. They're trolling me. That's another black Diablos. We already got one. Wait, hold on. Which one is this one? This is yellow and pink. What is a yellow and pink egg? Hold on. I don't think I got this one yet, did I? What is a yellow and pink egg? Unless this is the actual color we're looking for? Unless it's a Kezu. I'd be disappointed if this was a Kezu. So here's the deal. No, wait, no, this is a Rathian. Oh, wait, no, this is the one I already have. Yeah, I already have one. Next. We managed to find a Monoblos egg before in our hunt for the Black Diablos, which... Now the game is messing with me. This game literally loves to mess with me on these eggs. But I believe it. If Kiba believed in me before, I believe in RNGesus. I know what every egg looks like, Kiba. I'm using a website myself. I honestly feel that, like, because this game is an RPG game, it doesn't take too long to get through the story. Like, the regular cutscenes themselves, according to YouTube, when you put them together, they're just 1 hour and 40-ish minutes, which is a very short movie. I would expect the sequel to be longer because they have more liberty to work with whatever the Nintendo Switch can provide. But also the game is coming out on Steam too. I don't know, I feel like it makes more sense if I get the Steam version of the sequel. Because my Nintendo games are on there. And when they advertise the sequel, they're definitely obviously aiming for the Nintendo Switch crowd. Especially when they promote the DLC that you can get when you have a save file for Monster Hunter Rise. But that's also a thing if you also get Monster Hunter Rise on PC whenever Monster Hunter Rise comes to PC. Alright. Game Freak is already focusing on the Arceus game. Now, I'm very interested in that game too, honestly. Very, very interested. Alright, time to speed up the battle again. Oh. Okay. This thing doesn't want to attack? Really? Ow. Wait, no, not Poison Chaser. Shield Bash. Yeah, Twitch went down because its service provider went down. I guess that's a finisher. For some reason, the service provider was down, and that led to Twitch and a bunch of other websites being completely down. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's also make sure our hopes don't get down from egg collecting today. Oh, that's not even what we're looking for. That's also not what we're looking for. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait for it. Let me do my cross-referencing. No, this is a Diablos egg. We already have a Diablos. I like how you guys can innocently hear the Super Mario Bros. Theme every time I reset the game. It's amazing, really. It's part of the process. I think I'm like the only person on Twitch who would just be anxiously and just going about being so try-hard because of how try-hard I am at doing the soft reset process. I think everybody else, if you're doing a Nuzlocke run, obviously you're going with, you get what you get. Some people on their first playthrough, they do work with what they get, which is also fair. But if I could get the best of the best, you can be damn sure I'm going for the best of the best. Because it's not enough for me to get a Diablos and a black Diablos. I want to add a Monoblos to my kit. Hey buddy, I don't need to fight you. Late night monster hunting with your host Meltendo. Seriously? Flee! Seriously? Seriously, game. Is this what it comes down to? Wait, am I still stunned? Okay, good, I'm not. Good, I'm not. We did not have to use a herb on that. It's still kind of funny to watch things fast forwarded, not gonna lie. Well, that'll be terrific, Kiba, especially during the times I need to grind. Great start. Hey, we canceled the Fierce Stab. Power attack is obviously your best damage, until you need to do otherwise. Let's do Poison Chaser now. Ooh, get canceled again. Let's see what the Scorching Slice looks like sped up. I'm very curious. Ah, crud. I'll take the A rank. A rank is still good. Snake bee larva, that's gonna be good for making food, actually. Okay, moment of truth. Again. And that's a mediocre Black Diablos egg. That's a good Black Diablos egg. That's a terrible Black Diablos egg. Okay, so here's the thing with this Monoblos. That's not even a Monoblos egg. It's pink, but it's also white. I think my best bet in getting a Monoblos egg is probably if I get a Kurupeko. And I have to go to an earlier part of the game to find a Kurupeko egg. A really good Kurupeko egg. Because that burb, if you bring it out into the field, it can mimic a monster's call. And can summon whatever monster you want. But it's been pretty observed that we could get the egg that we want from the Golden Den. It's just that it's going to be much more dependent on RNG. Because this parent is not the original parent of the egg we're looking for. Oh yeah, we're definitely not dying this time. Not on my watch. If you're talking about stream raiders, I'm of course talking about stream raiders. Let's go ahead and get the last battle over with so we don't keep people waiting, because I feel bad if we keep people waiting. Although it's pretty weird that somebody who was not in the battle yesterday needed to commentate. Well, let's see how we go. Let's see how we do it. And I hope we live. I hope we survive. You guys take care of them in the meantime, and I'll go ahead and use the the restroom. Alright, let's do this. Okay, does anybody need a centurion or a monk? Do let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably have to raffle the both of them. Or no, I can actually give them to somebody if necessary. You need the monk? Okay, Kiba. Who has not received a prize yet, actually? You know what, for the Centurion scroll, let's go ahead and do the wheel again. Let us go ahead and do the wheel. That was almost on Will, honestly. Honestly, I'll give it to Will. If it's very close to the next person, I'll just give it to the next person. Well, at least you guys got a lot of tokens. Should we do one extra stage? Let's do one extra stage, honestly. So we can take it easy. Yep, you definitely do, Will. You definitely do. Gotta love that artillery. Oh, where is my thingy? There he is. Okay. Back to this. I am very determined to get this egg. If we don't, I don't know. I don't want to get through the trouble of getting specifically another monster to get the parent. Because we got the right pattern before, it's just the wrong smell and the wrong weight. It's amazing, really. Yo, level 4 artillery? Pogs. Let's go, Kiba. Well, let's take down another black Diablos. As always. Power attack. They still use ground thrust? Seriously? Well, at least I can use Poison Chaser. Perfect. Okay. I hope that rank B hunt was at the cost of something. It better not be rank B for nothing. I wonder if there's like a ritual to Monster Hunter stories. Kind of like how in Genshin Impact you have a gacha ritual. That's a spider egg. That's not the egg we want. Oh my god, we got terrible eggs. It's all terrible. It's nothing but terrible. Yeah, because it's her birthday today. Because her birthday just so happens to be a funny number. But yes, happy funny number day, guys. Wait a minute, really? Okay, I did not need to read that online. Okay. I did not need to read that. I'm not gonna talk about what I read, but, sheesh. Don't worry, it was not a plot spoiler, but it was a gameplay thing. I am very, very cautious at stuff I read online and material I watch. There are times where I don't mind getting spoiled, but there are times where I'm just like, okay, that's too much. Oh, what game? This one. Because I was looking up, like, what do people do to get the egg that I'm looking for? And the main thing is that they got this burb called the Kuropeko to mimic a monster's call, and they mimic the monster's call in order to get the egg's parent in order to get the proper egg. But I'm going the try-hard route because I'm trying to pull out all the stops. Because I am a very try-hard individual. That was also me in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, honestly. Like, even when I managed to, like, do the glitch where I got a better shield for the Hyrulean shield, I didn't need it for the final battle. The final battle was kind of a joke, not gonna lie. I appreciate the DLC offering more, but man, it just gave me what I was longing for, that I was missing at the finale of my Breath of the Wild session. That was also one of the nights I actually ended up staying up late to finish the game too. Because it's not done until it's done. Wait. Really? Oh, it's using a power charge. Ooh, nice try. Here's a speed attack. Oh, if I knew that was a poison spike. Oh, that's the wrong attack. And teamwork makes the dream work as always. Totally not sponsored by DreamWorks. Actually, not gonna lie, I think DreamWorks would make a really good Monster Hunter movie. Like, they made How to Train Your Dragon before. Why can't they do a proper Monster Hunter movie? Like, come on, Capcom. That's the strategy right there. You want a proper movie for Monster Hunter? Get DreamWorks to animate it for you. You heard it right here, right now, folks. That's the strat. For the makers of How to Train Your Dragon, the trilogy. Because a whole new adventure. In a land never before seen. It's a spider egg. They are trolling me. That's a Diablos egg. That's a black Diablos egg. That's mediocre. Wait. That's a regular Rathian, isn't it? There's the main problem with a lot of these eggs, is that too many of them have similar patterns to each other. That... Oh, they're all gone again. Too many of them have similar patterns to each other, and as a result... people accidentally, and they end up getting the wrong egg for themselves. And I've seen this concern expressed on the forums and stuff. Imagine any game getting a good movie. Detective Pikachu. Sonic the Hedgehog. They've done pretty well. And I've watched both of them. They managed to actually achieve, like, their likeness to the original source material definitely better than the Assassin's Creed movie, although the Assassin's Creed movie was trying to do its own thing. And, like, branch off into another protagonist, but also try its best to maintain itself in the Assassin's Creed universe. Its own thing. Also, at the same time, you also have the Mortal Kombat movie, which recently came out. Now, I will admit, the beginning and the end of the movie, without going into too much plot details, it felt more connected to the video game than the rest of the movie in general. The entire body of the Mortal Kombat movie felt like trying to centralize their story around their new protagonist, who's related to Scorpion, and shoehorning the other characters in there. I will admit, they did make pretty good casting choices. But I'm expecting more. Especially if the movie is part of a sequence of 5 Mortal Kombat movies. I expect more for the next movies. Especially if they're bringing in Johnny Cage for the sequel. She really doesn't want to attack first. Ooh, here's a double attack. Yo, thank you for the Primal War Beast Eevee follower. Oh, I got a health bead. That bead is gonna come in handy. So for the most part, we need to look for an edge edge. An egg that has orange stripes on it. It has to be orange stripes. And it has to be smelly and heavy. Oh, thank you for the Epic Musketeer, Nikki. And welcome back. Sorry they had to miss out on the tokens. Orange stripes. That's a terrible black Diablos egg. Orange stripes. Spider, they're trolling me. Good black Diablos egg, but not what we're looking for. See, here's the thing. Do I want to walk out of the den with this? A smelly egg, but also like the wrong weight class? Let's just grab the egg for the sake of saying that, oh, we grabbed one. Let's just say we grabbed one for the sake of grabbing one. To say that we have it in our collection. And then next time we'll come back and actually get a better egg. Because here's the thing. This may not be the... This is a Bonobos egg, yes, but it's not going to have the gene pool I want. However, let's not forget that we can always use extra monsters as quote-unquote gene fodder. So it's not a complete loss. It's just to better our already existing team members. And besides, we'll be back in the desert, guys. Yeah, I know we could get the Cephadrome. I think what I want to do before we wrap up is actually finally unlock the next city/town. So we don't have to worry about it anymore, and that way I can spend some offline streaming. Some offline time to level up our new teammates. Yeah, I will, Kiba. There's a taxi stop here anyways. Let's do this next part, unlock Alberax, and then we'll be done for the evening. Wait, actually, let's make some food first. Let's make some goody goodies. Oh, I can make some spicy meatballs. Oh, that's only 2 meatballs. Wah, wah. Womp womp. Okay. Alright. Let's just save the egg for now. We can always come back later, and... Oh shoot, curry is done for the night. Nice. Get to the next part of the story, finish the next part of the story, and then we'll be ready for next time. Which will be Thursday, actually. Because tomorrow I'm going to be focusing on doing Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, as well as... Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, as well as... Genshin Impact. That's what I was going to say. Plus, I think the Battle Pass reset is just about right at the moment for Genshin Impact, since I need to do some commissions. I was just putting some troopers down some other people's maps, folks, but let's finish up the story for what it is right now. Speaking of maps, let's see how our map is doing. But yeah, if you're still there, Maffy, I'm currently riding a regular Rathian, and I'm fairly certain very soon we're about to unlock the ability to pilot a pink Rathian. as well as 2 types of Diablos. Although I'm probably going to pilot the black Diablos, if anything. Sorry, Will. I know you named Zod, but Maleficent is also a beautiful specimen. All right, here we go, folks. There's no turning back from this point. No turning back. We're going in. Oh, great. We hit the 6-hour mark. Let's end it off with this piece. With this part of the game. Yo, this looks like a whole civilization over here. What we got going on here? Alright, alright. Alright, looks like we gotta clean up this place then. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, boy? What's gonna happen? Yeah, check out the VTuber banner if nobody has seen it yet. But not now. We have a cutscene. And I'm about to sneeze. Seriously? What the devil, Joe, is going on here?
Yeah, it's the Black Blight. This whole village has been blighted.
So this is the Black Blight, huh? Watch out! Look out! Oh, close enough. Ooh, it's a Diablos. Let's go.
Yeah, looks like the Black Fiend is a Diablos.
Yes, our worst nemesis, the Diablos. Ooh, I'm scared. We fought way too many of these guys already, and girls.
It's gonna come at us with everything it's got. Time to raid on, buddy.
Rider on! Yeet! Oh, where's the yeet command when I need it? Alright. Let's do this battle on normal speed.
Be really careful if you see it charging up its power.
We got this. Oh, wait, why are you using a power attack? Never mind, you do that. Dang it, Winona. That's the wrong attack.
Power training.
Ooh, poison, perfect.
Looks like this one's blighted too. We gotta weaken the blight.
Oh, of course, let's attack its head. Oh, you missed. What do I do? Let's use Poison Chaser on its head, actually. This might help. Nice!
Nice hit, buddy. It'll be weaker without that. Yeah, they've gone back up. Yeah, get him.
Oh, my thumb is actually hurting this time.
Possum, let's keep this up.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep on stacking power attacks. Until it wants to do its power thing.
It's saving up his strength, watch out.
There's nothing I could do here. I think there's a specific item I don't have in my battle pouch. She still missed. No, Winona. Alright, now let's use a speed attack. Here we go. Wait. Let's ride and build up some power.
Nice shot, buddy. You'll be weak without it. Not so fast without its tail, eh?
It's not backing down yet. Wait. Ooh, let's go. Speed attack for the win. It's a level 3. It's a level 3 kinship power. Y'all know what that means. Scorching slice time. Okay, this attack looks pretty cool with these colors. Ooh. And it didn't go down. Please go down, please go down. How much damage did we do to you? Seriously? This is a special Diablos. I would not expect to get the best grade for it. Oh, I should have done one more attack on this thing. I don't know how to feel about this, my dudes. Don't worry, I did save. I did save. Okay. Let me see if we can actually get the highest grade on this specific battle. And then we'll end it off with the Stream Raiders fight. Okay, so take down its parts. Get mounted. Don't use the mount attack yet. At level 3. Okay, so don't use the mount attack on level 3 yet. Get the mount attack to level 3. Use a normal attack. And then finish it off with the mount attack. Makes sense. It absolutely 100% makes sense. Alright, take 2, guys. Take 2. We got this. Alright, guys, run that back. Repeat your lines from the top. It sounds like he actually cursed and said the S word. Seriously, what the devil Joe is going on here? Burp.
Yeah, it's the Black Blight. This whole village has been blighted.
So this is the Black Blight, huh? Diablos, use dig. Look out! Diablos missed.
Yeah, looks like the Black Fiend is a Diablos.
You know what's really interesting? Like, the graphics and resolution of the cutscenes are really good, and then you have the in-game graphics.
It's gonna come at us with everything it's got. Time to ride on, buddy.
Rider on! Oh, speed attack? Sure. What? Since when does it do technical? Since when? It never does technical. See? That's how we do it. This is a better start.
High power training. Oh, yeah, not good. We gotta weaken the blight.
Oh, I should have used the shield. I got cocky. Okay. Ooh, that critical was pretty good.
Nice hit, buddy. It'll be weaker without it. Poison spike possum.
Ooh, double dropped items. Yo. Winona, please. Thank you, Winona.
Possum, let's keep this up.
Alright, let's just build up our power for now.
Paw, man, they dodged it.
Okay, I'm not taking damage at least. So that's a guaranteed critical. God damn, okay.
Nice hit, buddy. It'll be weaker without that. Not so fast without its tail, eh?
Seriously? It's not going down on its knees yet. Let's see if this will finish her. It's time to ride on again. Please be what I want it to be. Yes! Well, I guess we can count that as a mounted finish, right? Right? Quest complete? Alright, let's see our grade here this time. Honestly, I'll take it. It's better. If it's an A or an S, I'll gladly take that. And you know what? We got some stuff we could sell for money. That's fine. We did what we came to do.
Yeah, it's just like before. Your kinship stone's shining.
Blinded by the light. By the power of kinship. We beseech the darkness. From darkness to dankness. I'ma quote that, actually. By the power of kinship. There we go.
Possum, it changed color. You must have gotten stronger by purifying these places.
Ooh, does that mean I can... Yes, I can. Oh, hey, it's the Edge Boy. It's the guy who's totally not the Shadow slash Sasuke slash anti-hero character archetype.
See that, Cheval? The power of our kinship, can't be beaten. Nuh-uh.
Oh my god, I need to get a screenshot of this cat. Oh my god. I love how this cat just fully acknowledges the power of friendship as an actual trope, but also at the same time, hello, cat, you didn't grow up with Cheval. Cheval is our best friend. Okay, I need... Cat, let me just get a picture of this. Like, seriously. Hey, what's up, Vash? You just came right at the time we're about to end things off by unlocking Alberax. Yo, Dagger, thank you so much for the raid, fellow captain. How you doing? That's true, his name does have Navi on it. You took down one Diablos. Big deal. Don't get full of yourself. Any idea how many people are suffering all over the world because of this blight? Yo, his voice actor's really good, too.
Hey, Colin.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Nick Niece.
Hi.
You tell him I miss him and love him, and I can't wait to give him nice little smooches.
He misses you and loves you and can't wait to give you nice little smooches.
Will you tell him that I can't wait to give him nice little smooches back?
He can't wait to give you nice little smooches back.
And
You
then say,
tell him I learned a new way to tickle that I think he's really gonna like.
Thank you for the shout out, Kiba.
Dagger, you are a QT.
We can hear you too, dude.
Are you saying for me? say Dagger.
Dagger, you are a cutie.
Thank you, Kiba, for the shout out for Captain Dagger. He's a he's a game developer. He is a streamer on Twitch who does Sail the Seas of Thieves and has those amazing, sentimental, wholesome moments such as so, my fellow Kinokos. Anyway, while you mess around, tragedies like our village happen again and again. What even is the Black Blight? Why is it doing terrible things to the world? Why did it have to come to our home, our village? The Blight must be destroyed.
You, Cheval, you don't have to do this alone. We could achieve more if we work together.
What good can you possibly do? I lost everything. I don't need you to stop the Blight. I just need the will to keep fighting it to the end. Hey, we have a Rathian too. You're not the only cool kid in town, buddy. We're done here. Whoever can English dub him would be pretty good too. Oh hey, it's totally not Dr. Eggman. Wait, I didn't read his dialogue. It's okay. Yes, save our progress. Yes, to saving. Right, Vaj, right? A few days later, totally not a bikini bottom. Yo, good job, dude. You too, little dude. Thanks to you guys, the village was saved. Cheers, kid, really.
Aw, I think I might blush.
You also have my thanks.
You're not just any old rider, are you? Perhaps we should reconsider our prejudices. Maybe you are a true rider.
True rider?
There is an old legend, told through the generations. It speaks of a rider astride a white dragon. It is said that in ancient times, a great disaster befell the land, and the savior was this rider, fully in harmony with his monster. A true rider. Well, you may not be astride a white dragon, but you're a hero to our village.
Hear that, buddy? We're heroes! Possum!
Welcome to our humble village. We have prepared a residence for your
Yes! We have a place to stay. We have a bed.
Please, think of our village as a home. Your wishes are our commands.
Well, that sounds like an offer we can't refuse, right, buddy? Now we can finally move out of Roberto's place.
And there was me lending you a place out of the kindness of my heart.
Try tidying up once in a while.
You look a bit catty to be my mother. Attitude is about right, though. And hey, now we can say we're from the same village, right?
You can now include. Yes! 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 Thank you. I could finally ride my pink Rathian Valberry. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you. I'm so happy. Oh, there's a stable here. There's a thick rock here, too.
You saved the village, but there's still so much to do.
No, not the Oasis. Tell me there's a way to save it. I'm so happy. We can now finally... You know what's actually pretty stupid, Vaj? The fact that we actually got two types of Diablos, but they're both the same rarity. That's pretty horse crap, isn't it? Like, I would think that the basic Diablos is available just like freaking Winona here. Before I ride the pink Rathian, her sister Valberry. But no, they had to make them the same rarity. I cry. I really cry.
All thanks to you, the village has returned to normal. Thank you, Ryder. We can now start to rebuild the village. But even if we call the villagers back, there's a problem that needs to be fixed. As a result of the Diablos' attacks, our water sources become blocked. We simply can't live here while a large rock is blocking the water supply. What should we do?
Oh, the chief and the others are in a bind. Buddy, how about we help the village with their monsties? A Yenkutku, an Arzuros, a Lagambi. A monstie with the Rockbreaker riding action would be perfect for this job. Perfect.
Finally, pieces returned to Albarax, but the village is still in ruins. Maybe breaking the rock holding back the spring where we store the village. Do you have a monster with the Rockbreaker ability? Yes, I do.
A boulder's blocking the water to the village. How do we remove it? Break the boulder, huh? Must be a challenge for the totally rad hunter. It would be better if I didn't think your monstie could do a better job.
Destroy the boulder? Is that even possible? Yes. I have a Lagambi and a Yenkutku. Hello?
Are you kidding me? Look at the size of it. No wonder they were stumped. But with the Rockbreaker riding action, we can turn this pebble into dust.
Go, Chungus. Yeah, we have to restore order to this village, Kiba. Get ourselves a place to sleep. Unlock a new stable. And that's a good way to call it. There we go. Now we got fresh water to drink. Perfect.
Yeah, look, it's the spring. I guess the villagers won't be going thirsty anymore. Let's go let Chief Noma know.
The village's spring is. Thank you. We've been saved by a true rider. I wish to give you something. We've passed this instrument down the generations, along with the Rider legend. It's called the Rider's Flute, and I wish to entrust it to you. Legend has it that the flute can command a Monstie expedition party. I don't know much more about it, but I don't doubt that you'd be able to use it. Hey, nice. Well, off to repair the village buildings. We asked some felines to help us out, but it seems that the extreme heat of the desert got to them on their way here. If we just had the Grand Felvine, we could restore them to health.
I guess we gotta pitch in and help now. Grand Felvine? How bothersome. Oh, I know. How about we send the Monstie expedition party the chief mentioned? Maybe the Monsties will help us find us something useful. You can check out Monstie expedition parties at the stables.
Alberax is nearly restored to its former glory. Now you must gather Grand Felvine using your Monstie expedition party. You can send out your expedition party at the stables. Grand Felvine should convince the felines to help. Tubular, the water's back to normal. And now that the village is all right, I'll be able to get back to Gildegaran. You gonna be helping out here, Navi bro? That right. Give me a shout if you're back in Gildegaran. We can hang.
Breaking that boulder with your Monstie. You've saved the village so many times, I won't be surprised by anything you do. I really was too quick in judging when we first met. My apologies.
Well, yeah, you better apologize. We prepared stables for you by the village entrance. You'll be able to send out Monstie expedition parties from there. Yeah, let's take care of that. 1 Grand Felvine? No problem. There we go. See, we got the stables over here. We got our own home over here. We got a laundry lady over here. This is perfect. You could send Monsties in the stables to explore and search for items and materials. Successful expeditions may yield more rarer items. Different materials can be found in each area. They're more likely to succeed if you send Monsties with elements best suited. Oh. You can select what Monsties will prioritize during expeditions. This will affect the items. Experience gained? Okay. I suppose the amount of time it takes. Sending out Monsties of the same element beside each other will make an expedition more likely to succeed. Choose your party members wisely. The time the expedition takes is displayed on the lower screen. Navi will let you know when it returns, then you can check the results of the stables. Okay. Oh yeah, I actually managed to get a bunch of new eggs lately. So these 2 spider eggs are duplicates, so these are probably going to be gene fodder, and the Gendrum Den. These 2 eggs, I just got them, well, randomly. And this, of course, is our first Monoblos egg. However, I am not going to be using this Monoblos. This one will be gene fodder. I just want to get the egg for the sake of saying that I got an egg. Why is it so difficult to hatch these things? If only I could get the right egg pieces for these. Dough. Alright, let's send an expedition out. Pondry Hills. Expedition takes longer, but more loot. That's fine. Let's do Thoro. Wait, what elements do we need? Fire, water, electric. Okay.
Wait, that's no element. Actually, no. Ooh, decisions, decisions, decisions. Success 3%. Okay. That's the case. Let's proceed. Although, swap out with this one. Alright, Ikuzo. And that's our very first expedition sent out. GG's, folks, GG's. Let's sleep in our new bed. And I'll be taking the time to raise our new monsties for next time, which will be Thursday. But for now, let's go ahead and get that final Stream Raiders battle done. And then we could go ahead and raid somebody. Thanks to everybody who could stop by and stick around in today's session. Today's interesting session of monster hunting. Do we have a bunch of melee units, or is it a bunch of... We have... Let's see, 3 melee units. No, 4 melee units. I'll go ahead and use Killing Field. Well, best of luck, folks. I'll be right back. Okay. Keepa, thank you for landing the most kills, alongside the most assists with me and Eevee Follower. Neem Expert for 7 kills, Eevee Follower for 8 kills, Well for 2 kills with Nikki Guns. Which scroll are you going to take this time, Keepa? Paladin? Alright. Let's go ahead and give Will the Warrior. He's been here. he departed. Let's go ahead and send him a parting gift. And when we return, we will go ahead and do... I'm thinking to do... We'll be doing this stage, and then we'll go ahead and do Clever Hunters. So that way we could get one extra chest over here. You know what? For the thrill of it, I want to actually go ahead and check on one of our eggs. We know what a few of our eggs are, but I'm curious what this mystery egg is that we got. Oh yeah, it's a Gendrome. Well, it's not like I'm going to use them anyways, so... They could go ahead and be gene fodders for all I know. Well, at least they can jump, just like my original Velocidrome, but I'm feeling very attached to my current Velocidrome, honestly. Wait a minute. Oh, I could have had a perfect bingo with... Hold on. That's negate paralysis, right? Dang. That's okay, though. They'll just be gene fodder for somebody else, then. By the least of it, I can now use my, I can start training my Black Diablos. And Valberry, once she gets back from the expedition. We'll focus on leveling up Maleficent first, though. At least we should have her ready, because even if we don't have Valberry ready, we can at least use Winona. So in my off time, we're going to go ahead and focus on leveling Maleficent, so we can have our Digger ready. And even if we don't have Vosh Spooter ready, we can always use this one. Alright, GG's. GG's on tonight's session, officially. We could all use more jeans. I'm sure a lot of people could use a lot more jeans for their pants. What's our uptime, actually? I think we went for a while. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good amount of time. So thank you to Dagger for raiding, and Nikki Guns for hosting and following, and Kiba for hosting as well. And when we return, we'll be back at Monster Hunter Stories on Wednesday for Throwback Thursday. And then for the Wednesday stream, we'll be doing Phantasy Star Online 2. Which means today, which is the official launch day. And yeah, boy, can't wait for that. Of course, we're going to be doing some Genshin Impact as well to start off 1.6 positively. Hopefully positively. And if anybody has not checked out my new Twitch banner yet, feel free to go ahead and check it out there. Let's see who we could go ahead and raid tonight. Should we go and raid somebody playing this game? Or should I go raid somebody? I usually like to raid people who smaller people. She usually plays Dead by Daylight, though. But she's also playing Final Fantasy XIV online, which a lot of people are playing as well. Oh yeah, we could raid her. She's also a fellow stream raider too, and I do put troops down on her map. It's been a while since I last raided her too. Alright, I guess for now we'll go ahead and raid her. I gotta call it pretty soon and do my Genshin Impact dailies, but we'll be taking the time to level up Maleficent, so we can at least have a Diablos ready as part of our team. Because even if we don't have Vash Spooder leveled up, we always have Telly, the other spider we have, and Winona, the other dragon, if we don't have Valberry ready yet, so... Let's go ahead and raid General Gravy for now. Thank you to Keepa for the points redemption. What will the raid message be? That's a very good question, actually. What will the raid message be? I'm trying to think. Out of all the accomplishments we've done. Let's do the raid message as Sandy Seas. Sandy Sea Raid. That will be the raid message, because we went through a long time in the desert. We took some time out on the Seas of Thieves, and that will be the raid message. So, thanks to everybody who could stop on by and watch me complete some more campaign missions in Marvel Strike Force. Finally get through an integral part of the story and complete it in Monster Hunter Stories. And hopefully I shall see you guys, if not on Throwback Thursday, for more Monster Hunter Stories. I shall see you guys later for Phantasy Star Online 2, as well as Genshin Impact 1.6. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, 1.6. As always, folks, wear your masks, stay healthy, stay cool, stay connected, stay in touch with each other, and hope you all have a good evening, morning, or afternoon. And as always, stay hungry, not just for something new to learn every day, but also for yourself. For a well-fed gamer makes a great gamer. And the most well-fed community of gamers make the best gamers. And the best gamers are here to make the world a better place. To hopefully make the world a much more positive place, and hopefully a healthier place by the end of the year. Peace out, folks. I'll catch y'all on the next adventure.